Hey, my name is Jumpy. Today I'm going to talk about the movie Obsession, which was written and directed by Curry Barker. I really need to stop talking about relatively new release movies. Otherwise, at this rate, I won't be able to say it's rare when I do it anymore. The last one I reviewed was They Will Kill You, and I loved that one. I haven't talked about Hokum yet, but I saw that recently, not knowing what it was about. And I really liked it, and I recommend it. I kept hearing how great Obsession is, and I wanted to check it out. It was released digitally 5 days before I'm uploading this video. I avoided any full reviews, and I didn't watch the trailer. I knew the general idea of the plot, and I went in with modest expectations. The movie is about a guy named Bear. He works at a store that sells musical instruments. His coworkers include Ian and two women, Sarah and Nikki. Sarah likes Bear, but Bear has a huge crush on Nikki. He plans to confess his love to her and thinks he can wait until the time is right. When she tells him that she's quitting her job, oh no, he thinks he has to act fast. He gets her a present called a One-Wish Willow. The four of them go to a trivia night at a bar, and Bear ends up driving Nikki home. It doesn't really seem like she has the same feelings for him as he does for her. But the movie is smart enough to throw in a few ambiguous lines, like her saying no one would know when she has a crush, or that she wants to feel loved, and those keep his hopes up. Ultimately, he doesn't tell her his true feelings or even give her the gift. Out of frustration, when he's still parked outside her place, he uses the One-Wish Willow to make a wish that Nikki will love him. She's standing on the porch and walks back to his car. She immediately starts acting weird and not like herself, and he takes her back to his house. This, and everything that follows, is very awkward to say the least. And I don't want to give away what happens here, but then they start dating. Meanwhile, Ian and Sarah are concerned about Nikki's behavior and find it odd that the two of them are together. The movie brings up that he's taking advantage of her, and he definitely is. Which is not dutiful of him at all. Obviously, Bear got his wish from the Willow. He ignores his friends and the warning signs and continues to make terrible decisions. And things get worse. The movie is pretty good. It's a classic monkey's paw story, which of course predates Tales from the Crypt, but it's still going to remind me of Tales from the Crypt. Obsession is in a 1.50 to 1 aspect ratio. So there are black bars on the sides if you watch it on a 16:9 screen. I immediately recognized that aspect ratio because I watched the show Ponies recently, which was also shot in 1.50 to 1. It's 8 episodes long, and I enjoyed it enough that I would have watched a second season if it didn't already get canceled. I like the look of Obsession. My favorite shots are when Nikki comes to visit Bear at his door the night after she first came over, and she's standing outside in the dark. The lighting and her eyes are so wonderfully creepy. Aside from that, there are a couple dolly shots that I really liked when they're used for emphasis. The acting is uniformly strong. And of course, Inde Navarrette, she's over the top when the movie calls for it. This performance very easily could have gone wrong, but she pulls it off. A few parts of the movie are genuinely frightening. It can be pretty funny at times. Some of the biggest laughs I got were when Bear interacts with side characters who are only in one scene. I'm not always great at predicting movies, but I guessed a few big things before they happened, which is fine. That's not a negative, and they're satisfyingly set up and paid off. And the details of how they took place and other little things surrounding them caught me off guard. It's a clever script. I also like that the movie doesn't over-explain everything that's going on. I'm giving Obsession a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It has broader appeal than something like Tomie, which I like a lot more. But for that reason, I can highly recommend Obsession. I rewatched it 3 days after I saw it the first time to write this video, I'm good for now, but I could see my rating going up if I see it again in a couple years. Thanks for watching and take care.